Hi, good morning. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is a curve flattening concert, and I see that Steve DeHaas and Keith Shaw are both here on YouTube, first men in, and then Warren and Janelle and Bob McKenna and Slim Edelman, Mike Verbick, Renee Blaker, people from all over here, and from California and from Cleveland and from Cleveland Heights and from New York City and from Tucson and from Pittsburgh and from Doylestown, PA, and from the Seattle area I think Ken is in. And David Arthur Radcliffe is over there in the UK, and Kathy Marsick in upstate New York. Charlie Bryant lives down in the Republic of Montgomery County in Maryland. And I see Cozy Sheridan is here, my dear friend. She's up in New Hampshire. Rita Rubin Long, another dear long time friend in Maine. And Tom Albright's here, Rhonda Scott Merrick, Steve Davidson. Good crowd. Deb Leby Clark in Ambler, Gene Galligan on the Outer Banks. And so we're awaiting the big storm here, and I have my fingers crossed that none of my friends in the Nashville area have fallen upon dangerous weather. There are some tornadoes down there. Let us cloink. Here's to all of you this morning. It's good to have you here. Good coffee. I'm going to start out with the blues today. Now the woman I love, I stole from my best friend. That joker got lucky, stole her back again. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound to be raining outside. And the woman I love, she rode that southbound train. She's a married woman, I love her just the same. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound, Lord, it's bound to be raining outside. Now when a woman get in trouble, there's no one wants her around. She be looking for a good friend, no one can be found. You better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound, Lord, it's bound to be raining outside. All through the spring, all through the fall, just sitting here thinking about my all in all. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound to be raining outside. Now the woman I love, I stole from my best friend. That joker got lucky, he stole her back again. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound to be raining outside. Coming in my kitchen, a great Robert Johnson blues song, which I have bastardized and ruined probably for you. I learned it kind of third hand. And a bunch of people stopping in here. Let me say some more hellos. Rhonda Scott Merrick and Ellen O'Brien and Carol Pratt and Donna Greenberg and Michael Tierson, my buddy. And Donna Bergman, Slim Edelman, I said hi to. John Rossi, Dave Van Allen. Mike Stillman is here, and Kate Petrella down there in Florida. Brian Kuiper. And I said hi to Kathy Marzik. Cindy Dinsmore up there in Bethlehem, PA, I think. And Ann Mintz, my good friend in Mount Airy section of Philadelphia. Charlotte Cantrell out there on the West Coast. And sending you good wishes, Charlotte. It sounds like you've had a rough few days. And a bloke from England is here, and welcome aboard, buddy. It's mid-afternoon over there, I reckon. And Kate Mack on the West Coast, Dave Mason in Scotland, Michael Miller in North Carolina, and Mark Steele and in South Jersey, and Michael Miller again. Dwight Shoemate, my next-door neighbor, made it. He must have the day off, or at least the morning off today. And I think I said hi to most of you. Susan Kohuth is here, another old friend. And thank you, Cozy. I'm glad I did not ruin. And Rob Bulkley is back again. Rob sent me some songs that he had recorded with his band that were just great. Really, really modern but very traditional sounding bluegrass songs. John Hubner is here out there in Lima, Ohio, as is Pam Zappardino in Maryland. A lot of my favorite people in the world. All of you are. So next up, my friend David Arthur Radcliffe over there in England is a big Birch Anch, Davy Graham, John Renbourn fan. And he requested this tune, which is a tough one to play, but I will try to get it through it for you. So Davy Graham wrote Angie. And that's the one that everybody knows from him. But to me, his magnus opus, his greatest achievement, was the writing of this tune, Tristano. And my brother Richard is here. Hi, Rich. And I have a lot of people here who are brothers, metaphorically, but Richard is my brother biologically and metaphorically. So, Tristano. Tristano by Davy Graham. One of the most outside, coolest tunes ever written, in my opinion. And Susan Kovith goes, "You're going to need a nap, Raleigh Brown." Yeah, it's true. I'm going to try and get Charlie back to the park before the rains hit. And we'll see how that goes, you know. Larry Brown is here. And I don't know what Larry Brown is saying there. He can't spell it. But whatever. Murray Callahan is here. Hi, Murray. Best to you and to Chris. I think I said hi to most everyone. Oh, Jerry Cowan is here too. Jerry is Susan Kohuth's husband. And like that. If I miss any of you, I apologize. I'll apologize further soon. Take a little more coffee. Next up, we have another request, and I forget who requested what because I don't really have a memory. Unless it's remembering a complicated guitar instrumental, then I'm usually not too bad. This is a Kate Wolf song, one of her favorites, one of my favorites of hers. I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles instead of counting sheep. Yeah, where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around, they had flown away. And I've been sifting through the layers, dusty books and faded paper. They tell a story I used to know, but it was one that happened so long ago. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change directions across the great divide. Now I heard the owl calling softly as the night was falling, with a question, and I replied, but she was gone across across the borderline. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change directions across the great divide. Finest hour that I have seen is the one that lies between the edge of night and the break of day. It's when the darkness rolls away. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change directions across the great divide. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change directions across the great divide. Across the Great Divide by Kate Wolf. Beautiful, a beautiful lyric, as Harvey Jarvis just pointed out there. So some announcements for you today. I will be with Magpie at the Walkabout Coffee House. I'll just be the backup guitarist on that one on December 16th in White Plains, New York. And if you look up, if you Google Magpie Music Walkabout Coffee House, you'll find the info on that one. And Charlie the dog is hiding behind the big recliner, I think. I haven't seen him in a while. Occasionally I hear him move in his sleep and something juggles a little bit, but he hasn't knocked over the lighting fixtures or anything. He's been a good boy recently. He had a really exciting moment a couple mornings ago where nobody else was around and there were squirrels and Maxie was with him, and we let them both off lead, and they got to tear around the park chasing squirrels for about a minute. That's all it took, and then they came back when called. We put them on lead, and it was another breakthrough morning for Charlie the dog. Anyhow, there is a PayPal link here and a Venmo link. And contributions are always appreciated, never expected. The Invisibles that I know about are Ron and Aretta and Joel Biget and Mario Prue and Judith Fox and Kit Serikaku. So I say good morning to them, as well as good morning to any of the rest of you who I may have missed on my feed here, or if you are. I did miss Harvey Jarvis until he wrote What a Lyric. Leanie Angles is here. I know she's a friend of Kate's. Of Cozy's. And I think I said hi to most of the rest of you. Helene Tober Fowler. And like that. Okay, let's not dwell. So schedule-wise, I am on right now, as you may have noticed. Monday, I do not know who is on. Tuesday morning, Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch, I believe, will be performing on their live stream. Go to Cozy Sheridan's page to find that. 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday morning. Always a pleasure. One of my favorite songwriters in the world, as well as one of my favorite people in the world. So it's a nice match. And then I'll be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. with my usual concert as we wind down towards the Christmas holiday. So next up, is my original for today. Another cup of coffee, another morning in the sun. There's a big wind coming, set these dark spirits on the run. Out west in Ohio, they still have snow. How I survived there, I don't know. And I'm just sitting here with the opposite of the blues. I dreamt the blues was a lady. She approached me all in black. I could see her tragic beauty, but she would not look back. I believe I tried to catch her eye. I caught the hint of a smile as she moved by. Kindly left me with the opposite of the blues. Friends are moving, they are on the move again. I too will travel, but I don't know when. Now you can marshal all your forces, the battle's never done. So I believe I'll have another cup, just sit here in the sun. So many sorrows, so much woe. The time has come to let them go. Just live on with the opposite of the blues. So I wrote that a couple of years ago. We were still in the heart of the pandemic. Nobody was traveling anywhere, but people were starting to. It was like after there were vaccines and stuff. And there you have it. And Nancy Chisholm out there in Ohio. I hope you have the opposite of the blues too today, Nancy. And Frank Mato in Ohio. You guys forgive me for saying how I survived there. I don't know. So Howard Hobbs is here and Lori Payne, some latecomers, Bunny Barnes, and Amy Farabee. Lots of good folks. I'm so blessed with great friends, great musicians, great people. If I miss any of you, I apologize. Mike Carr is here. And you can get Mike's sense of humor by reading his comment. And like that. So our next instrumental for today, this was a request, as it often is, from Carol Pratt. I'm having a bad time here. Bluesette by Toots Thielman, who's a great harmonica player and also a very capable guitar player. So I have one more for you today. You know, Charlie the dog is named after a bunch of different people. So I realized when I was trying to come up with a name for him, because his original name, which was Speck, just wasn't doing it for me when I got him from the rescue. So I thought about all the names that are cool dog names that, you know, that are insouciant and friendly sounding. And Charlie came up, and, you know, there's Charlie Koch, Cozy's husband, and There was my friend Charlie Hall, who is now gone, and Charles Williams, and among them is our friend Charlie Ortolani. And Charlie Ortolani is nearing the end of his time on the planet right now. And wonderful guy who I've known for probably 20 years, 15 or 20 years through Sam W. And he always requests this song. I'm pretty sure that he can't really tune in on these broadcasts right now from hospice. But I'm sending it out through the ether to him in any event. So this is Norman Blake's Church Street Blues. I've been hanging out in town, Lord, in that low-down rain, watching Good Time Charlie friends is driving me insane. Out on shady Charlotte Street, you know the green lights all looked red. I wish I was back on the farm in my feather bed. I'm gonna get myself a rocking chair, see if I could lose them thin dime, hard time, hell on Church Street Blues. Well, I found myself a paper friend. I read yesterday's news. I folded up page 21 and I stuck it in my shoes. Gave me a nickel to the poor, my good deed for the day. And then I folded up my old billfold, threw it far away. I'm gonna get myself a rocking chair, see if I could lose them thin dime, hard time, hell on Church Street Blues. Wish I had some guitar strings, that old Black Diamond brand. I'd string up this old Martin box and I'd go and join some band. But I guess I'm gonna stay right here, pick and sing a while, make myself a little change, give them folks a smile. I'm gonna get myself a rocking chair, see if I could lose them thin dime, hard time, hell on Church Street Blues. I'm gonna get myself a rocking chair, see if I could lose them thin dime, hard time, hell on Church Street Blues. The Church Street Blues. Among the Charlies for whom Charlie the dog is named is Charlie Bryant. I almost forgot about him here until I saw his name pop up. And I see Pat Brokaw is here, another old friend, and Kathy Edelman and Peter Nine. And thanks for any kind words you folks send out. I appreciate it. I think I've said, Karen Beatty, my dear friend. I hear the rain beginning. Charlie may not get to the park again today. So it goes. I don't know if you can hear it hitting the air conditioner outside. So I thank you all for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to see you. So be happy, be healthy, be brave, and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Thank you all for joining me. I hope to see you again on Wednesday. Take good care of yourselves and each other. Be happy, be healthy, be brave, be calm. Bye-bye.